is it a classic Yorgos movie? Yes. Do Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons give powerhouses of performances? Yes, yes, yes. But do I want it to win any awards? No. Absolutely no. What's up, y'all? This is Pree's Perspective with Preeta. So today we'll be talking about Bugonia, which is the new flick from Yorgos Lanthimos. It stars Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons in the lead. The story follows Michelle, who is a high-powered corporate CEO of a healthcare company, who gets kidnapped by Plemons' character Teddy on the pretext that she is actually an alien from outer space who has come to invade Earth and kill humanity. What follows next is this conspiracy theory-laden, dark satire comedy of sorts, which sort of also plays on our commentary on the state of humanity. Okay, let's first get something straight. For all of you guys who are thinking, oh, Bugonia is such an original movie, it's not. Bugonia is a remake of a South Korean movie called Save the Green Planet, which sort of follows the same plot with a few minor tweaks. Yorgos just took it and, well, Yorgos it up. And most likely, Bugonia might get nominated for Best Adaptive Screenplay based on this, and not Best Original Screenplay. Like I said, it's a remake, not an original movie. And also, I sort of want to address Yorgos Lanthimos' latest casting techniques, because don't get me wrong, I love Emma Stone, I love Jesse Plemons, I love them in Kinds of Kindness too. I loved Emma in Poor Things, but I guess it's just me, but I don't know, he's sort of following the Wes Anderson template of having this theater trope. I mean, I was this close to expecting a cameo of Willem Dafoe in the movie. That's how much he has been casting, recasting. I believe Emma Stone is yet to lead another Yorgos project. I'm not sure what that is, but please drop it in the comments if you know it. But yeah, I feel like it's time we saw fresh faces in Yorgos' movies. I mean, if you think about it, right up to his filmography to Poor Things, we've seen Colin Farrell, we've seen Rachel Weisz, we've seen, Dogtooth was a whole fresh palette for me. I never knew these actors, but they were just so phenomenal. Why don't you guys drop in the comments who do you think should be casted in Yorgos' next project? Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, I want to comment on the writing of this movie, which is done by Will Tracy. Even though it is an adaptive screenplay, the writing is just so clever and witty, and it sort of is essential to bring out the performances that we see from Plemons and Stone. And there's this one dinner scene that happens where the tension just teeters and boils until it hits its coda, and it's done in such a beautiful way. Even the dialogues are not even said in that it's sort of said in a very passive-aggressive fashion, but when it only hits that level of aggressiveness when it hits the coda, when it hits the boiling point, and all hell just breaks loose. It's just amazing. Also, this film sort of goes a bit into Hereditary and Midsommar territory, and I won't be surprised why, because Ari Aster, who has given us films like Hereditary and Midsommar, is actually attached to this film as a producer. And I feel like Aster has had a couple of rough years in the movies lately with Beau is Afraid and, well, Eddington this year, not exactly playing out as we had planned, but I think when he plays the role of a producer in a film like this, he actually gets to take a back seat, go back to the drawing board, and see what exactly worked with his previous films and sort of incorporate that in a film like Bugonia. And mind you, when it does go to that territory, your mind will be blown up. And I guess that's a good transition into the performances because they are absolutely amazing. Jesse Plemons, of course, as Teddy, he literally surprises me. He convinces you that he has surrendered himself to this conspiracy theory-laden world. There's a lot of emotional baggage and trauma that he carries, which sort of has translated into him taking such a choice. And of course, Emma Stone compliments him so well as Michelle, who is this high-functioning CEO. She's fierce, she is strong, she is outspoken. She is a force to be reckoned with in this performance. I also want to give a shout out to Aiden Delbus, who plays Don, the younger brother of Teddy. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, he plays someone who is on the spectrum, and I'm so happy that they actually casted a person who is on the spectrum, so that performance feels a lot more relatable, it feels a lot more emotional, and I feel like Aiden gives it his all, given that this is his first movie, and his performance is just so raw. If anybody should get nominated, it should be him for Best Supporting Actor. Please, 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 please let him get nominated. Speaking from a more technical standpoint, the direction is amazing, the cinematography is awesome with all of the colors just contrasting each other and sort of setting this theme of what is to come. And it's like, there's also a lot of important commentary on the state of humanity and how we have become so used to our self-destruction. It almost sort of is a nihilistic take on the state of humanity, which is very pathetic and sort of has a really bitter aftertaste, which forces us to think that what can we do to save humanity from its own destruction. With that being said, however, the ending I feel like was a bit of an overkill. I mean, you could have just narrowed it down into a 30-second footage, but instead you had to go for a 5-minute whole montage. I mean, we get the point, but, less is more. Also, the real reason why I don't want it to win any awards, okay, maybe like one award for Best Supporting Actor for Aiden Delbus, because he deserves it. Come on. Emma Stone has already won thrice. Don't get me wrong, she's done an amazing job, but please, let someone else win. And Jesse Plemons, even though he's given his all in this movie, I don't think this is the right role for him to win just yet. I think it might end up going to Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, but, well, I have my thoughts on that too, but that can wait until December. Again, Yorgos, I feel like, is just now following a template. Even though this is a remake, this film will sort of remind you of Kinds of Kindness, which, by the way, is supremely underrated. I'd say go check that out. I consider Bugonia sort of a sister film of Kinds of Kindness, or even better, if Poor Things and Kinds of Kindness sort of had a baby together. Also, with the whole theater troupe style casting, I wish we could get to see a lot more fresh faces and fun. And there are a lot of fresh faces available right now who are desperately looking for work. So, dear Mr. Lanthimos, if you're hearing this, I'm available for your next project. Pretty please. On that note, I'm gonna give Bugonia a solid 4.5. It is a great film, don't get me wrong, but there are just a few tweaks that it could have done. And yeah, that was my take on Bugonia. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do the whole shebang. Drop in the comments below what you felt about the movie. Follow me on Instagram at MukherjeePrita01 and Letterboxd at ThatFilmyChick for more such reviews. This is Freeze Perspective signing off. Bye!